Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here I'm actually into going and spot my second piece of garden. I want to see what it actually look like. So I'm going to show you all from here. From here is one big cinnamon tree, which is actually in the road where we pass to go to our garden. So I'll have to take another road. Okay. So I'll have to pass here. Wow. And whoa, this has been a very big destruction and a very great loss. Okay, so the bamboo stool has fallen down. Several bamboo stools has also fallen down. This here, if you can look properly, it's only cinnamon trees that is actually here. Cinnamon and cloves. So that person here has got a very hard last year. Okay, so as we said, for the farmers that experience some real hardship. Okay, bamboo stools come down, cinnamon trees, clove trees. I've not yet reached to my garden, so I'm going to take a look at what really happened up there. I'm really sorry for the tossing here. There have been some very big cinnamon trees here, and sorry to see the way they fall. I hope that the owner actually has been aware of it, so he or she can come and take it off before things get more drastic. So even coming up here, there's nothing I got to say. Many other trees had fell, which had given the place a brighten up. So here is the road again, and the tree had fallen into the road. So I'm gonna jump that tree. Alright, so I'm continuing to be going. So this is another bamboo stool which we had here, and I wanted to get rid of it. So this has given us a start into getting rid of that bamboo. So many other bamboo had fell. It's a little bit rough through here, so the camera is going to be a little bit staggering. Beside these things, wow, we have a very great cleanup to do. Oh, the sun is a little bit sparkling. I'm out here early. So for this garden here, which is our garden, our lines are still here. Way our dashings haven't got any trouble, but huh, this place will look like a paradise here to me. Let's go higher. So we have to reform this garden, and I believe that what had happened here is something really great. So I'm going to go a little higher still. Our lines, our sprinklers. Way the heck. This is one hell of a hurricane. So there were big trees which were there, and now they're cleared off. Right? So this land is Gucci land, which we actually do some farming. I'm really sorry the way it looks right now. So we've lost the spice. It was a very young spice though. Most of the big trees has fell. So before I could have come to that garden and I could have come here late and still not get the sun. Yeah, I could have come here late as possible, and the sun had no effect on me, but right now, from since 7 in the morning, we will experience some very hot sun here. So here has given off a very great cleanup, okay? All there used to be big trees, big bamboos. I couldn't have seen anything back down that side, but now I can even see road, I can even see houses which I could not have seen. And we haven't got any big set of damages in the garden. It's just the leaves which have actually just the leaves which actually get a little bit of lash. So that's it. That's it. And it's been cleared off before. So if we wanted a short crop here, then yeah, it's a go. Um, and what I'm gonna try to do also, since that this wind has given us a very clearance, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna make sure that those big trees never come back up. So all up to the top here, this was woods. Now they're actually all on the ground. Okay, and this is just the other piece of garden. So I'm going to the last piece of garden, and then I have a final piece of garden in the mountain that I need to check. But based on the wind direction, I don't think we have gotten much disaster up there. So I'm not going to go up there today, but I'm going to go to the other garden, which is to this side. So stay tuned and let's continue the trip. So for this garden here, it has been a real disaster. Very good for sunlight, but a lot of losses have come to the farmers. So in the other garden, I don't have much produce there. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna still go over there and check and see what's going on. So let's go. Wow, I really hope I can pass because that's the track. Oh, I may have to make some track. This was a very good cinnamon tree also, okay? It was a big cinnamon tree. If you can take a look very closely, the cinnamons are actually ready. They're actually thick enough, you know. It's not a part of my garden, but it's all behind my boundary line, so I can't take it off or touch it or anything. So I'm passing through here, hoping that there's going to be some sort of a road here for me. I may have to go down on my knees or whatever the case may be. Okay. So after I have cut off these pieces of things, there goes the road for me. Then I'll have to come underneath here also. I'll have to make some other roads. So there's been a lot of bark on the trees falling here. It's really tied up, but I believe I can get through. Okay, so it's the hardest part which I actually just passed through, and it has real skin the place. So we're gonna continue going. So from here, I can pass either way. I'll choose to pass here. Wow. No. So as I said, Hurricane Beryl has made it hard for a lot of farmers. And I hope I didn't cry when I reach up here, because there's a farmer here who has a very great sweet feel of cinnamon, only cinnamons. And from now, I'm actually walking on the first cinnamon tree. I don't believe it's his garden as yet, but that's the first cinnamon tree I'm walking on. This one is the second. Oh God. All these trees here are cinnamon trees, which is spice trees. If you're gonna know it, grind spice, ground cinnamon. These have been at least 8 to 10 years of cinnamon just sitting on this hill here. Oh my God. Right? So all these here are cinnamon. If you can look at it very closely, they have big trees here, and there are good sized trees here. But the cinnamon has stayed long enough so that it is actually fit, no matter the size. It is actually thick also. So that's it. I'm gonna have to take another road. I hope this road really takes me to where I can be, but I'm still gonna try it. Okay. So it's not the best road I can take, but it's still gonna bring me closer to where I'm actually going. So I've just slipped, but it's nothing serious. The ground's a bit wet, and I came with my slipper. So if you're a farmer and this is your livelihood, I can tell you this is at least 50 to 60 grand of cinnamon trees you're actually watching here. I'm really sorry for the farmer. I hope he actually has aware and knows what actually had happened, so he can get a few groups to come help him sort this out, you know. So I'm going to continue going across. So I'll have to go make a road. It's really tight up here because of how the trees have fell. and the road is actually not in good shape. So I'm gonna go back up the hill, and there I'm gonna enter into my garden. Just now, if you can look closely, so Hurricane Bear has done a very dangerous walk. All spice, all big trees, they're actually down on the ground. So I'm to the top now, and I need to go lower. So I'm gonna go to there, and I'm gonna go down lower. Okay, to show you all how it's been. So this is a very steep slope. My garden is all the way back down, but based on how the place has been, that's about a tree here. I have to pass from on top of here. Sooner or later I'm gonna find a piece of track. Right, so me coming down here, right, so over there is where I need to be. It's a bit dark under here, but soon they're gonna be light, so I'm almost there. So coming through this place here, back here, so I had to make a drastic round based on all the pine trees which were there, and so on. I'm gonna go down, lower down. Go all the way right down. So you can see pieces of light just in my garden right there. Little pieces of light in between. And as I'm continuing to coming down, so let's again. So all this is a part of coming to the garden. Wow. So this is the light where you're seeing, and it's really the garden here. So I am entering into the garden right now, and I am on the bunker line. And so far, I don't think I've gotten any damages or anything else. Let me go further down to take a look and see. Yeah, I don't believe I have any damages. These are trees which I actually cut down myself. I really thought I would have lost some trees. I was expecting to lose some trees. I believe it would have given me a better chance to do some greater work. But this is not what actually happened. So I have lost a piece of clove, right? Yes. So I've lost a piece of clove, and nothing else. Everything else has been, let's say, okay, but I've just lost cloves. Huh. In this garden here, I've lost anything. I haven't lost anything. So this garden here is safe based on how the breeze has come, the direction of the wind. So I have no worries. But for the other piece of garden up there, we have only lost one spice tree and a piece of spice tree in the other garden due to the way um, this thing has not arranged. So in this garden here is where I want to turn into an animal garden with a shed and all of that. So I got some work to do. I planted my pickets. I really thought some tree would have fall, so I would have gotten them for you can check there's been a lot of vine in this garden there. So there's been a lot of vine in the garden. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to let it cover the place. I'm going to come fence it. I'm going to let go my animals so that they can eat more free. So for this land here, all the bigger trees at the top has broken. I can see better light through there. So that's what had happened here. I haven't seen any sign of brick branch besides my clove tree. So that's pretty okay. And all what's here from the rain is just the vines growing, which is something I actually want. I want to start a very big farm here with my animals. So far, besides this, this is where you end. Um, I haven't got much lash, but I will capable enough to show you all other person's garden which have gotten plenty blows from the hurricane and even from the spice down there. I said it's like 50 grand worth of spice trees, and I can see at least half of this had actually fall. So that farmer had gotten a great loss. Even from other gardens that actually passed through, there has been a very great loss for a lot of farmers when it comes to nutmeg and spices, even the breadfruit trees. So we have lost a lot of things in Grenada, and that's just for my St. Andrews area where I live, from Pleasant. So I don't know if there's other farmers who are going to be sharing what they have lost and how greatly it has been affected towards them. And I will happy to see. And that's going to be it for now. So I'm going to give you all a small tour to come outside till I reach to the road. So I've just come out in a hell of a track which I had to make through falling, getting back up. I really thought here would have gone to this piece of thing here. I really thought it would have gone. So, but it didn't. So it's there for a reason. So as we continue to walk, this is a track as normal, but not as normal until I get here. And these are some really big trees which have fell due to the hurricane. Okay, and as I said, we haven't really get the real part of the hurricane, right? So it's still okay for now. I cannot pass up there, but there is a track beneath under here. I'm gonna be passing through so straight. Because coming down through there is my other garden. I don't want to go down that road, so I'm going to be passing here. Okay, so there's a little bit of track there. I'm going to follow that track, which can actually take us right to the garden. So I'm going to jump another tree. So I have to make other roads to get out of this garden based on the damages. Okay. So far I have one garden which hasn't got touched from what had passed. I haven't had much stuff into it, so I believe this is why it haven't got any big sort of touch. Besides this, here has been cleared, and this was a place which I walked with real shade, and now it's flat. And when I'm down home, I'm going to go show you what he has done to the river. I've gotten my lines out of there, so I'm not worrying too much. There's been a lot of trees, just fall trees which are still leaning to fall, and this is where I end the video. So I like everyone for actually watching. So I'm gonna cut it from here, and I'm gonna give you a piece of view for the river, what had actually happened to the river. So stay tuned to my next video on my channel, so you can see what's taking place.